Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Nails in Orbit. Today we're doing a fun one. We're doing Lola Bunny, and we're going to be doing some butterflies that I've been waiting so long to do. Nails by Dev did them in one of her recent sets, and I just had to throw them on this set as well. So first we're starting off with this acrylic that I made from my Amazon glitters, that my tried and trues now, I guess, that I throw in every single set. So I just mixed a few of the blues in there to make this color, beautiful color blue. This is where Lola Bunny is going to be. So I just did a simple, nice glitter nail. And this color reminds me, I don't know if you guys have seen it. I mean, obviously, I hope you've seen it, but Legally Blonde, her blue dress, when the salesperson like tries to scam her and she like comes back at her, but the blue dress she's wearing, that's what this color reminds me of. And now we're moving on. So each of these nails are going to be a different design. And this nail is going to just be like an ombre glitter galaxy type moment, so you guys can go ahead and watch that one.
How long has it been since I kissed you? I don't wanna wait. How long has it been since you held me? I don't wanna.
So here I'm just using an arrangement of glitters like I usually do. Some light, some translucent, some dark, all that. And then I attempt to put a bunny on here. I want to put a Playboy bunny, obviously because Lola Bunny is a bunny. But I didn't want to use it on this nail. So I end up throwing butterflies in there since we're doing butterflies later. But I just don't do it now. For some reason, I don't think I came to the conclusion that we were doing butterflies yet. And now I'm using one of my favorite nudes is Cover Blush by Young Nails as well. It's very good. I love it so much. I actually used it on my client today. I'll pop the nails up that I did today. They were so beautiful and I'm so proud of myself. They were gorgeous. And of course, we have to put the glitter on top of the nude when we're doing a little nude to glitter ombre. All right, so now we're doing just a clear nail with some chunky glitter in there. I feel like I should have left out the iridescent glitter on this nail because it kind of looks similar to the ombre nail because I put the iridescent glitters, but I still like it a lot. So I'm just throwing in these butterflies I have. These are just some like Amazon, I think, glitters. I'm pretty sure it's like one of the glitter sets I got in the beginning. And here is where I'm going to use all my bunnies. So I wanted this more to be like the bunny nail. And then obviously a little bit of butterflies. But here's the iridescent that I'm throwing in. It's still really cute. I do think it looks nice, but I feel like I should have not. But I still like it. I still like it. And here I am just adding the butterflies again. I just wanted to make sure the butterfly and the bunny concept were connected. So there's butterflies on this nail as well. So for this nail, I really wanted to bring in the nude. I didn't want a full nude nail, but I wanted to bring in the nude because none of the other nails had nude on it besides the ombre nail. So I just took some of that glitter I used for the first nail we did, put some of the Cover Blush with it, and just marbled it on. And that's what we're doing for the whole nail. And then I just throw a little bit more of the blue on there if I feel like there's not enough glitter happening. And now we are capping. I am capping all the nails, even this nail that I mixed with just glitter and clear. I like to cap it just so it's just for sure nice and smooth, and we cap everything else after that.
away from heartbreak. Got nothing in return for my pain. I never thought I'd be so empty, so alone and afraid. Wasn't looking for a lover. Nobody understood where I've been. I guess I thought I needed more time to protect my love from potential offense. So
Alright, so I filed all my nails off camera and I top coated all the nails that I knew were going to have art on them with matte. And then I feel like I just did all the nails in matte actually because I didn't know which nails I was actually going to choose to do the butterflies on. But I'm just showing you the Lola Bunny nail. So let's get started. Alright, I'm starting Lola Bunny the same way I always do. I am blocking out the color with her colors, and then you just take your time on this part. Like I always say, just shape out the head, take your time. This part probably will take you a little bit longer because this is your initial placement, and you're going to be basing all your proportions off of your very first shape. So just take your time, and I will let you guys watch the process. Building trust and my fragile heart started to mend. Yeah. I should have paid attention. You would have been the obvious choice, but I needed time to see clearly, dig deep and cut through the noise. The floof on her head was definitely, for me, the most complicated part. I think it's because I initially did not make her head wide enough. I believe that's the problem now that I'm looking at the picture while I record this. But I think that was the issue. So you guys will see me kind of fidget with it later. But overall, it has like the right like points in the right places and stuff like that. So it all turns out fine. Like usual, again, like people are not taking a picture of the character and putting it next to your nail. So don't be stressed out about it being exactly the same. If it's close enough, it is close enough. They will know what it is. So, yep, still filling in the colors, and I'll pop in when we get into the line work. All right, so here is where it gets a little weird with the floof. I just did not think it was looking right. So we can just take a look at what I do to correct it. So I'm just filling in the ears and let's just watch because honestly, I forgot what I did. Okay, so I initially feel like here I'm going to be covering a lot of that light yellow for her floof, but I actually only end up making a very slight change to this. As you can see, I'm using my brush with acetone on it just to wipe, or alcohol, but I like to use that just acetone. Anyway, to wipe away the excess polish, and see, I only leave the tiniest little bit right here covering that white. So now I just have like um more of that swoop. I know it's like so small, but to me it meant a lot, so that's all. That's what I did. And now I'm just doing a second coat because it looked a little bit thin since the background color is a little bit dark.
I just wanna call, see if we're okay, babe. All I wanna ask you is, I don't wanna push you farther away, no. I don't wanna play no games. I just wanna call, see if we're okay, babe. All I wanna ask you is, are you down for? Are you up for? So wanna be together, be together. Babe, I want you. I'll be the one you trust. You're all that matters, all that matters. Are you down for? Are you up for? So wanna be together, I wanna be together.
Alrighty, so now for the line work. This is the part that really makes the character look like the character. So I love doing it. And here you just try to keep your lines as thin, as confident, as good as possible. And in order to not get the bulb on your nail, I just like to note this every time. You just dip it in your gel polish, wipe it kind of on your palette, like coat your brush basically. You won't have any bulbs and you'll be able to just draw without like uneven lines. When I first started doing characters, I would have like bulbs on the brush and I just didn't understand why. So just give it a little wipe. Keep some product, of course, on your brush, but you just don't need like a glob. Just a nice coat on the brush.
Baby, I ain't buying no more dreams. So, what you selling? My pockets got dry from the boat. But if you so for real, you could get it wet, but not too much. Don't wanna drown a flame, keep that fire lit. Breathe life into it. Now we own my place, always stays true. I won't give my body to nobody new. Can you believe that we could be forever in heat? If you get me till we 6 feet under stress, or if it's all.
Since I made her head a little bit like skinnier than or narrow than it actually is, I did feel like I had to squeeze in those eyeballs a little bit. Like, if you look at the distance between her fluff and like the, oh my gosh, like the right side of her fluff and then the beginning of the ponytail, there's like a little bit less room on the picture. But don't let that discourage you. Things like that, tiny things like that, don't let it discourage you because you can just work with it. There is enough space, so it's fine. I'll just put a little bit of a tinier eyebrow, you know? So just work with it. Don't scrap it or think it's going to be terrible. I would just, when you're practicing characters, I feel like just start to finish, even if you think it's looking bad, just finish it. And I almost can promise you that it's going to be better than you think because even still, sometimes I'm like, this looks like shit when I'm drawing it, and then it doesn't by the end. So just trust yourself and trust your instincts and get drawing. And the eyes, we're on the eyes now. The eyes are probably the trickiest part when it comes to like accuracy because you just want to make sure you like there's no like cross-eyed happening or anything like that. Um, so yeah, just pay attention to that and just look at it. If you feel like you need to edit it, just edit it. Even if the picture is telling you something, but if you think it looks exactly like the picture but it still looks cross-eyed, just fix it and to the best of your ability and trust yourself.
Show me devotion I could trust in it. Just don't rush, baby. Ignite my desire for your loving. Slow burn till time combustion.
For these little tiny lines, I recommend using like a shorter brush. I'm using the 9mm brush from Nails by Dev, and I just feel like it's a really good length for these, especially these shorter lines, because if you use too long of a brush, you don't have as much control. If you use too short of a brush, you don't have much control either, or you have like too much control and it's like there's not much forgiveness. So I do recommend this length, the 9mm, when it comes to drawing characters. I've found that it is the easiest. You get the best of both worlds with the length, with not too long, not too short, you know what I mean?
Baby, I'ma need a R&B love from the 90s. Tell me how you would die without me. Spin, move in the rain, drop to your knees. Passion don't Venus, never kill the flame, keep that fire lit. Show me why you deserve it. Now we own my place, always stays true. I won't give my body to nobody new. Can you believe that we could be forever in heat? If you get me till we 6 feet under stress, or if it's all sweet, just hold me down deep. We won't burn out. Here with me, we could be always in heat. Always, 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 always. Do.
So our gorgeous Lola Bunny is finished. I'm just showing off the textures, throwing on a top coat. And remember, for art, I always put 2 top coats. I found that's the best. It doesn't change. And now we are moving on to these butterflies. I've been dying to do these butterflies. I'm so excited. So for this butterfly, it's the biggest one, so I keep it. But I end up actually taking it off this nail because I think it takes away from Lola, who's supposed to be the center of attention. But I'm just going to keep it in here so you guys can see it. It's the biggest one, and it's just easier, I guess, to follow along. So we're going to keep it in here. So I'm doing the same thing I always do, shaping out or color blocking out the shape. So just think of characters as different shapes. All right, so we got the top wing, its shape, the bottom wing. I don't even know how to describe these shapes, but just kind of eyeball it and you'll get better at eyeballing like what is the major shape and just follow that. Like you'll be able to compartmentalize looking at characters um, as you keep practicing. So I'm just looking at the blue of the butterfly right now and then seeing where we're going from there. Because if you look at everything at once, it can get overwhelming. So just do one step at a time. And I wanted to make it a little smaller. It was looking a little bit too big. And this is when I was like, I don't know if I should have picked this nail. So anyway, I move on to the pinky. I do 2 more, but I only let you guys follow along with 1 more because I feel like 3 would have been way too many and probably too repetitive. So just 2 more. And I do the 2 pinky ones a lot faster than I do the bigger one next to Lola. So you guys can just see like a sped up, like more nonchalant version right now rather than the first one.
That easy break can make her never wanna leave, so we stay always.
All I want to is
Okay, so here, instead of the ombre that Nails by Dev had, I did like a shimmery blue. You literally cannot see it. I feel like I should have kept the ombre. The ombre was so pretty, but this is pretty too. You can tell more in person. But yeah, the ombre, I think I would have went with the ombre, thinking back at it. But that's all right. And now we're starting the line work. So the line work on the butterfly, just confident strokes. Pay attention to the different line weights because you can tell in like the top corner, for example, it's a little thicker at the top, or the bottom wing, it's a little thicker on the bottom. So just pay attention to that. If you have to add a little another skinny line to make it thicker, totally fine. I'm not perfect at like my brush work yet, so I'm not one to be like skinny thick in like one stroke. So I do have to do several strokes, which is totally fine. And just do all the line work. It's very fun. I absolutely love doing the butterflies. I need to do them on myself. I can't wait to do them on myself. It's going to be a very extra set. I can already see it in my mind.
you, but I don't know how and what to do. I'm so shy when it comes to you, but I guess you're curious, huh? So let me show you what I can do, 'cause I don't mind taking my time to stay in this bed now, never get out, 'cause I would love wasting time with you.
In my opinion, this little step that I'm doing right here is vital. I'm like adding like a little bit connection from the line to the edge, and I just feel like that really like makes it pop. It really makes it look like the butterfly pattern. So don't forget that step.
Baby, 'cause I know it will be heaven making love with you. I would love wasting time with you, baby, 'cause I know it will be heaven making love with you.
I almost forgot this little part because when I was making this blue and I was actually looking at the pink one, the pink example, but I almost forgot this part. It's so cute. So anyway, now we're doing the other butterflies. I did these ones a lot faster. I was just whoop, 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 because the first one I was being very detailed with it, but I wanted to just try to do this one like quickety quick. So I do these ones a lot faster. Same steps though, just quicker and less detail oriented.
Tonight, I am yours, so hold me tight. Love is in the air tonight. Oh, love is in the air tonight. I am yours, so hold me tight. Love is in the air tonight. I see it in your eyes. You want this even more. Like we are soulmates, something we never felt before.
So here I used the Nails by Dev, a black shading gel, just to shade the butterflies. She did that in her example, and I thought it looked really good, and I thought it looked really nice over, of course, the encapsulated nails, because it really would look like it's floating. So that's what I did on all of the nails. And then you guys will see me. Oh, now I'm adding the white. Don't forget the white. That was a nice detail. I really like that. Super subtle and nice. This tiny little brush makes for like the tiniest little daughter tool, which I love. You guys know I love a good daughter tool, but this one works great too. And now, am I top coating right now? Oh my gosh, I'm supposed to take off the other nail. Oh, I'm top coating now because once I shave this off, obviously the dust would get onto the gel and it would just be hectic to get off. So top coated it. Then I decided to just shave this off. It was just taken away from Lola Bunny. Let me know if you guys didn't like that or not. I was wondering if you guys would be like, no, leave it. But I felt like it was taken away. The composition wasn't right to me. And now we're top coating everything. And for the reveal, beautiful Lola Bunny. So I hope you guys liked this video. I loved doing this nail. I really wanted to do a blue set. And don't forget to subscribe and like. And if you have any suggestions, please let me know. And I'll see you guys in the next one.